You all have been seeing me for the past 3 days. I mean, this being the third day, today being the third day. Welcome, each and every one of you. Today, we are going to be doing something very special. All right, we are going to be doing something very special. We are going to see how to ace that listening module. Okay, we are going to learn a few tips and tricks, and maybe, not maybe, I am going to be practicing questions, a map question as well as an MCQ with you. And these are two areas that students have told me they find it very difficult. So this is what we are going to do today. Okay, so welcome to a very interesting session today. My name is Veronica, and a very good afternoon to all of you. Do come every day at 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Okay, LeapScholar conducts these kinds of sessions only and only for you. Okay, so please ensure that you're there. A little bit about myself. You all know my name. You've been here. For those who are come today, today is your first day. My name is Veronica Victoria. I am from Bangalore, and I carry 14 plus years of experience in training. I have trained over 1,000 and more, and still counting students in IELTS. Okay, I've been certified by ACT, which is a UK concern. Now, let us move forward today and let us try to understand what we are going to learn, how we are going to learn this. Okay. So today I promised you I'm going to come and give you a few tips and tricks. But before that, since I see a lot of students here now, yes, listening tips and tricks, I just want to keep you a little aware that we have some offers going on at the moment, and those students who have enrolled, fantastic. For those students who are new and are looking to study and get the full picture, 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, you will be trained. I have 3 batches starting on 2nd August, again on 3rd August, and 2nd August again. But listen to me, guys. Those students who are early birds, who wake up really early in the morning, please join my 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. batch. You will enjoy yourself as much as I enjoy. Yes, Smith Joshi, you can buy. For all those students who feel I have to finish my work and finish college, or come back later and study, then I'm doing a fantastic time here. 3:30 to 5 p.m. Your serial time will not get affected, or your Netflix time will not get affected. You don't have to strain yourself and study. So this is a good time for you. Join this batch. And I'm doing a special batch with Atul sir. All right. We are doing a special batch with Atul sir. It starts on 2nd. So please do join that batch. We are going to co-teach you all together. He's going to be handling 2 modules. I'm going to be handling 2 modules. The benefits are awesome. Soumya, in a little while, will tell you, not now. She's going to tell you. But there is one particular request. When you are booking, please put VV Live 20. See that there is no space in between. You will get an additional 20% off. You will get an additional 20% off. Please use the code VVLive20, and just don't put any extra space here and there. Keep it chock-a-block, and you will get an extra 20% off on 149 and on 799. How cool is that? So you will be getting your 149 classes for 119, and you will be getting 799 for 640. Okay, no Pragati. Today I'm doing listening. Yesterday I did writing. Okay, so yes, all right. So let's move forward now. As promised, I'm come to give you many tips and tricks. Let's see if some of them are going to help you, and definitely it is. Okay, guys, the listening module for the IELTS is made to assess whether you're able to understand native speakers. Do you all agree with me or no? Write yes in the chat. If you agree with me, please write yes in the chat. Yes, that's it. Only so many? Okay, now the yeses are coming. So do you agree that the listening IELTS test, which is conducted by Cambridge, is made to assess your listening abilities, whether we are able to understand foreign accents, the native speakers, when we go there to study, right? All of y'all are going abroad either to work or study. So are we able to understand what they are talking? Okay. Now, the listening test is the same for both the academic students as well as the general. Okay. It's going to be for a PBT. For a PBT, it's going to be a 40 minutes test. That means 30 minutes for testing and 10 minutes to transfer. Okay, 10 minutes. Mantan, you will get a link again. It's 640 after the special discount. So please wait on, or Soumya, she will be sending it to you. So 30 minutes for testing. No. The 30 minutes is for both for PBT, okay, as well as for CBT. So both of you all will get only 30 minutes, right? Their test is only for 30 minutes, but PBT students get an extra 10 minutes. PBT students get 10 minutes extra to transfer the answers. Okay, so there are 40 questions, you know that, and there are 4 sections. Each questions will have a proportionate. That means either they will have 10, 10, 10, 10, or they will have, some will have 11, 12, some will have 13, and they'll reduce a few here and there. Okay, so give and take, right? So you will have questions that way, but you will have 40 questions, 4 sections. Okay, only PBT students get extra 10 minutes to transfer. CBT students is pretty comfortable. You get 3 to 4 minutes to check your answers. Okay, so this is just for those students coming in with a lot of, I would say, josh to understand what is the IELTS listening. Okay, am I build up for it, right? So now we are going into the topic of what are the tips and tricks to ace our listening exam. See, guys, if you don't know what the 4 parts are going to be, we are going to land ourselves in a lot of trouble. Okay, so before you go for your exam, first you understand what is the IELTS all about. What is this listening module? What are they? What are these 4 sections? So there are going to be 4 sections. Each question's difficulty is going to increase with the section. Okay, so section 1 will be the easiest, section 2 will be slightly difficult, section 3 will be difficult, and the toughest will be section 4. So as the section increases or as the time advances, the difficulty of the question is going to increase. Okay, now what kind of questions you're going to get in section 1? Understand the exam. Section 1 is going to be like an everyday English conversation between 2 people. Maybe, for example, you want to book a hotel for maybe your family. Maybe you want to go to the movies, you're booking a ticket. So you're asking a conversation with your friend. So this is a short conversation between 2 people. Okay. Section 2 is going to be a monologue. What is a monologue? One person will talk. Okay. One person will talk, right? So it can be about anything. It can be about anything. The third one is also a conversation. So this conversation, if you're lucky, 2 people will be talking. Otherwise, if there are 3 to 4, there are audios where 3 to 4 people are also speaking. So you have to be absolutely alert at that point of time. Okay. Then 4th section is also a monologue. Now, why is it difficult? Can someone tell me in the chat? Can someone? Yes. Oh, really enough, Preet. Wow. Okay. Can someone tell me why is it difficult? From section 1 to 4, the difficulty level increases. Why? Because of what? Gurupran, PBT is paper-based test and CBT is computer-based test. Okay. All right. Tell me, what is the different accents? Okay. Somebody is telling me different accents. Okay. Professionalism. No, I think everything is professional only. Accents is the main. Yeah. High pace and speed. Absolutely. Bang on. As the audios advances, the complexity level and the speed increases. The number of paraphrase sentences. If you were in my class yesterday, if you came to the session, I taught you how to paraphrase. So paraphrase sentences increases. Correct? All right. And, and a beautiful one from Akash. Akash says, ma'am, our heartbeat also increases. Okay. that is absolutely right, guys. Okay. So after you do the listening section, you need to practice and understand where am I making mistakes and where I need to practice the most. Anyways, so these are the different types of questions that are going to come. These are fixed. Okay. Sidra, I think one of the persons in the team, Soumya, will be able to answer your question. I think she's already taken a look at it. She's going to answer Sidra's question. Soumya, please. Okay. All right. Now, the second thing, please check your answer. Be precise. Do you know how many silly mistakes will make a difference in your scoring between a 6 and an 8 band, a 7 and an 8.5 band, a 7 and a 9 band? Why am I stopping there? My students have got 9 band also in listening. So I'm not going to stop at 8. I'm going to tell you that my students who have joined LeapScholar, a part of my batch, they have got 9 band in listening. So nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. Now, you be careful of the important and small things that you have to take care of. Small errors can make a big difference. Like what? For example, say this is you. Okay, this is you. And you have written these answers here. I'll just change the color of the pen so that you can understand the difference that's coming here. Now, can you see here? Now, suppose you have written cats and the audio was given in plural form. That means cats. You should have written cats, but you wrote cats. You didn't hear properly. Okay, your answer is wrong. You will not get any marks. Suppose you have written 30 and you forgot to put the sign, currency sign, okay, over there, and the answer was $30 and you did not give the unit. Your answer is wrong. You have forgotten. Okay. Suppose the answer was French, but you have written it as French. Okay. So we all know this is a spelling mistake. Okay. So this also are small mistakes. And in listening, everything is possible because it's not like reading where you can take the spelling from the passage, isn't it? Here you have to depend on your vocabulary skills, your spelling skills, your ability to spell correctly. This is what you are depending on, right? Now, for another mistake, you did not follow the instruction. What did the instruction say? One word. What did you do? You have written the answer. He went to the restaurant. Say, for example, where did the boy go? You should have written restaurant. What did you write? He went to the restaurant. Though the main answer is there in your answer, you will not get marks because this is not school. You don't get 1/4 mark. Your teacher, what your teacher would have done? She would have put, okay, he wrote restaurant. Okay, put half a mark, put 3/4 mark. This is not like that. IELTS is not like that. If it's wrong, it's wrong. That's it. It's not in alignment with the instruction. It's wrong. Okay. So this is how it is. You have to be very, very careful. Okay. So be careful of the audio. You have to be alert and focus. Now, a few other things I'm telling you, this is over my experience that I have found students. Okay. When you receive your paper or when you're doing your CBT, first of all, when you get that section, read the section instructions and the question carefully before the main audio starts. I'm going to make you practice that today. Okay. Now, after you finish a section, look further on. Don't worry about what is missed. If you keep worrying about what is missed, you're going to lose the further marks. This is a game of the brain, This is all playing with something called as our psyche. We get so nervous. Oh my God. And we are disturbing our exam in front. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. Next, be careful to know the word limit. This is exactly what I told you. Write no more than 2 words, write only 1 word, write only 2 words. Please be careful. Okay. Now listen for synonyms. I have told you this before. If you have attended one of my 3 days, I have told you IELTS is equal to paraphrase statements. Another name, nickname, we can say pet name for IELTS is paraphrase. Everything is paraphrased. In listening, you will never find anything that is not paraphrased. Okay, everything is synonymous. So don't look for those sentences, only wait for the audio. Oh my God, he never said he went to the park. He would have said it in a different way. Okay, so please be well aware. Please be well aware. Okay, so listen for synonyms. For that, you have to practice every day. Okay, now you will, when you are, especially for listening, when it comes to the maps and certain questions, please look at the stage of the recording. There will be some. Firstly, we'll move here. Understand the theme of the question. What is the question talking about? Okay. If he says the word to conclude, oh my God, he's reached the end. Okay, let me fill those blanks at least. Then later, so that means he's in the middle. So if you have missed the train, you can catch it somewhere in between. Now, the point number 6, guys, is the most important point. Please make note of this point. Okay, please make note. All right, listen. If you are writing dates as an answer to any question, remember that there are several correct ways to write them. For example, if somebody says 24th of April, you can either write 24th April, April 24th, 24 April. All formats are correct. This is a common question that we get asked. Ma'am, should I write like this? Ma'am, is it okay if I write like this? Ma'am, if I write April 24, is this right? Ma'am, if I write 24 April, is this right? If I write 24th April, is this right? Yes, all the 3 formats are correct. Okay. Now, once the recording is over, only then transfer your answers. This is for students who are writing PBT. Please don't be like Superman and Superwoman and do it simultaneously. You are going to mess up your answers. You are given 10 minutes for a reason, so that you can do it neatly and correctly. So don't try to be extra fast and do it directly. It is physically impossible to be listening, reading, marking the correct answer and transferring for paper-based test. It is tried and tested, my friends. So don't do it. So these are the silly mistakes that you need to be careful of. Now, by popular demand, are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? Of course, you can use all capital letters in fact, I reckon and I second all of you all to be using capital letters. Please use capital letters. It reduces high chances of, it reduces your chances of making mistakes. All right, when it comes to punctuation. Okay. CBT, no, nothing like that. Nikhil, if you choose your CBT, then your entire exam is going to be CBT. If you choose PBT, then your entire exam is going to be PBT. So the audio is going to be played. I feel CBT is much better for listening because everything is done on the screen. Everything is done simultaneously. All right. So that's better. Yeah. No, you will not get, Simran, you will not get 10 minutes extra for CBT exam, only for PBT. Okay. Yes. Now, let us, since many of you all asked me, ma'am, what some tips and tricks for maps? Let's see whether you know these tricks or maybe one of them are going to help you. Okay. Listen to me. Spelling mistakes is your onus. You're not going to have a spell check button anywhere. So whatever spellings you're going to put. For that, you have to be good at your spellings. You cannot blame anybody else for that. Okay, so now map labeling. Say, imagine you're going to get a map. Okay, so read the instructions carefully. First, you read your instructions carefully. I've told you this before. I'm telling you again. In maps, the most important is location. Can you tell me what is this location I'm talking about? What is the exact vocabulary for location? Can you write what is the exact location, a vocabulary for location in a map? Area, okay, right, left, very good. Then anything else? Directions, exactly, just like the 4th point. Pay attention to directions, location, okay. Also prepositions, okay. Also prepositions, next to, in front of, up, down, beside, around the corner. You should know these words. Okay, you should know these words. What is the meaning of these words? Okay, if you say the canteen is in front of the restaurant, then you will see on the map the canteen, and you have to see in front of the canteen should be the restaurant, and you would have to mark it, and therefore E is the answer. What I'm trying to say is you have to know your location. Okay, you need to know your next to, very good, on top of, in front of, up, down, corners, around the corner. So this is all where you are. Another point that you have to be careful is know where your entrance is, or like I would say your start and finish point. Okay, Sometimes there is no finish point. Sometimes there is always a start point. The speaker will always start from the starting point. The starting point can either be the reception area, it can be the lobby area, it can be the gate of a park, it can be the entrance of a museum. Understand where your location is. Understand where your starting point is in the map. When you have to do all these things, guys, okay, make sure of the numbers 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where are the blanks? Where is it on your map? Okay, all this should be done when you are given that 40 seconds. When you are given that 40 seconds, read your questions properly, right? And also look at your map. Look at the blank. Where is it placed? Is number 11 placed next to the museum? Is number 13 placed next to the fish market? Right? Understand, because the speaker will go in that order for map. It will go in order. The audio will be in the order. All right. So he will do 11 first, question number 11. Then he will come to 12, wherever it is. Then 13, then 14. So this is how it is done. Okay. Am I clear? Are we clear with this? So you should follow these tips and tricks for maps. Okay. If you have not been following it, please start following it. Please start following it. Okay. Now, as promised, let us do one short exercise. Okay, one short exercise. I'm going to play the audio now. Please tell me if you can hear it first.
Section 2. You will hear a recorded message.
Can you hear the audio, guys? Students, are you all able to hear? Fantastic. So I want you to focus now. I want you to focus. What are we going to do first? Say, imagine this is your question. I've taken a very short one. Okay, because over here, I think I know where you're going to make the mistake. But let's see how many of you all get it right. Okay, it's a very short, only two blanks. Right? Now listen. Section 2, read the question, questions 11 and 12. Label the map, write no more than 2 words. We know what our instruction is, only 2 words for each answer. Okay, so now when I'm looking at this map, I can see alphabetical order of the something, right? So this must be stop A. This is a boat trip. Identify what it is. It is a boat trip. It has different stops. Okay, so stop A, stop B, stop C, stop D. There are 4 stops here. 2 stops names are given to you. 2 stops are going to be spoken about in the audio. All right. So stop B and stop D is what you're looking for. After Green Banks, what comes is stop B. And after Roman landing, what comes is stop D. Okay. Now, I'm going to play the audio. Please listen. All this I did now, you should do in the time they are going to give you. The audio would sound something like this.
Section 2. You will hear a recorded message giving tourists travel information in a large city. First, you have some time to look at questions.
This is your time. Please look at the questions.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 18.
It's okay. It's just 11 and 12.
Thank you for calling the tourist line. There are many different ways of getting round the city, and we'd like to suggest some you may not have thought of. How about a city trip by boat? There are 4 main stopping points. From west to east, stop A, Greenbanks, stop B, City Bridge, stop C, Roman Landing, and stop D, Newtown. You can find the main booking.
Okay, so this is your audio. It was played once. Can I know the answer of stop B? What is stop B? Very good. Very good. Stop B was City Bridge. Very good. Awesome. Stop B was City Bridge. Okay. I think 100% everybody got this right. Okay, let's check the spelling. Please check your spelling, city bridge. Okay, all right. What was stop D? Okay, some of you all wrote this answer. Some of you all wrote this answer. Some of you all wrote this answer, but the answer is Newtown. Newtown. Some of you all wrote Newton, right? You all have written Newton also. That is not correct. That is not correct. So these are wrong answers. This is your right answer, City Bridge and Newtown. Okay, so please be a little aware of what your, that's what I'm telling you. Know what was before, know what was after. Okay, and go on, right? So City Bridge and Newtown. Okay, all right. Now the next question that you all came to me was, no, Santosh, that's fine. It's supposed to be written this way. This is the answer. Okay, right. It's not one word. It's not the, yeah. Okay. Now, MCQs. What are MCQs? What are MCQs? No, Krishna. You have to listen to the audio and write the answer. That is the skill, right? No options will be given to you, right? Multiple choice questions. Multiple choice questions. Students, what I am going to tell you now, please be very, very careful. Okay, don't mix what I'm going to tell you now. Listen to me. There are certain strategies for MCQ. Okay, the audio will be played in the sequence. That is for sure. Question number 11, 12, after that 12, after that 13, after 14. Correct. But the options will not be in sequence. You see? You got my point? You, of course, for MCQs, obviously options will be there. Students, are you getting my point? After question number 11, the speaker will talk about question number 12, question number 13, question number. So the answer will follow the order of the audio. That is correct. But the way they are telling you the answer, they might speak about option C first, then B, then A. That is not in order. That is where you are going to get stuck. Okay, got it? Are we clear? Are we clear? So please note that your answers, the options will come in different order, but the sequence of the questions will be the same. Okay, and 200%, every sentence is going to be paraphrased. So it becomes imperative for you to listen and listen to different podcasts and Netflix series and Travel XP, maybe read a lot of books and listen to audios, listen to native speakers, because you have to learn their accents and you have to learn meanings, different meanings of different words, different meanings of same words, different vocabulary used by people, because everything is going to be paraphrased. Okay, we are going to understand that. So the first thing you should do is don't pick the first option they talk about. It is never the right answer. And what you need to do for MCQ, understand the question and mark the keyword. At least you know you have to listen for that. Okay, so underline your keywords. It becomes very, very easy to get the answer. For example, mainly audios are of Britishers, Americans, and there are a lot of, I would not say 90% in Cambridge, they have people who are Britishers and Americans, very rarely from outside. Okay, Australians as well. They have Australians as well. Okay, now this is your question. Okay, what are we going to do? What did I tell you? Read the first, what you need to do, A, B, or C. Okay, this is our instruction. There are some students who will write, suppose A is the answer, they will write to teach English there. It is wrong. Please don't do that. What is your instruction? Write A, write B or C. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we will read our sentences. Paul decided to get work experience in South America because he wanted. So Paul decided to get work experience because why? Why did he get? So we are going to search for his reason. Whose reason? Paul. We'll see Paul later. What project did Paul originally intend to get involved in? So Paul wanted to get involved in something. Let's find out that. That is our keyword. Why did Paul change from one project to another? Okay, his reason for change. His reason for change. I'm going to play the audio now, students. Please look at the question, understand your options, listen to the audio completely, and then you make your decision.
Section 3. You will hear a university tutor and a new student called Paul discussing Paul's work experience and Latin American Studies course. First, you have some time to look at questions 21.
Take a look at the questions 21 to 23. Oh, 1 second, sorry.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 26.
It's 21 to 23 for now.
I've been reading your personal statement, Paul. First, let's talk about your work experience in South America. What took you there? Was it to gain more fluency in Spanish?
Well, as I'm combining Spanish with Latin American studies, my main idea was to find out more about the way people lived there. My spoken Spanish was already pretty good, in fact.
So you weren't too worried about language barriers?
No. In fact, I ended up teaching English there, although that wasn't my original choice of work.
I see. How did you find out about all this?
I found an agency that runs all kinds of voluntary projects in South America.
What kind of work?
Well, there were several possibilities.
You mean construction, engineering work?
Yes, getting involved in building projects was an option. Then there was tourism, taking tourists for walks around the volcanoes, which I actually chose to do. And then there was work with local farmers.
But you didn't continue with that project. Why not?
Because I never really knew whether I'd be needed or not. I'd thought it might be difficult physically, but I was certainly fit enough. Now, I wanted to do something that had more of a proper structure to it, I suppose. I get demotivated otherwise.
What do you think you learned from your experience? It must have been a great opportunity to examine community life.
Okay, so that was your audio. What is the first answer? What is the first? Vaibhav, I told you don't write the full word. You must write ABC. What is your instruction? Even though your answer is correct, your answer will be marked wrong. What is the first answer? First answer is C, to learn about Latin American life. How many of you all got it right? What was the second answer? What was the second answer? What was the second answer? Exactly. He was mentioning that there is construction. Then he said there was tourism, which I actually did. That means he got involved. Answer is C. And then he said there was also agriculture, right? So he has mentioned everything, but he also specified what the question answer we wanted. Third one, what is the third answer? Why did Paul change from one project to another? Exactly. It was not structured. What is the meaning of not structured? It was not well organized. It was not well organized. Students, you will never find the same words in an audio in listening module. Everything around, either the answer will be correct, the one word will be correct, but the sentence that will be pre and post will be paraphrased. This is how your IELTS is going to be. And if you see, he spoke about Spanish first, then he spoke about the answer, then he spoke about English. So this was the order of the audio. He spoke in the options like this. The same way, he spoke about construction first, then he spoke about tourism, which was the answer, then he spoke about agriculture. He spoke about, of course, this one he spoke directly, right? He spoke the third. He spoke, yeah, they will speak everything. They will speak everything, Vaibhav, but they will only, every option will be spoken. Every option will be spoken, okay, or not spoken, but they will try to confuse you to the max. They will try to confuse you to the max, okay? So these are the tips you need to remember, that when you get an MCQ, first of all, don't make hasty decisions. Wait, wait, okay, wait. Yeah, MCQs need a lot of practice, okay? You need to wait. What I'm telling you is I'm giving you some tips, though, so that you don't choose the wrong answer immediately, right? Wait, because the answer may take some time to come, so you listen properly what they are saying, okay? This strategy is only for MCQ, of course. This strategy is purely and purely for MCQ. That way, at LeapScholar, we teach you strategy for every question type, all the 4 modules, right from speaking, reading, writing, listening. This is what we do at LeapScholar, okay? That is how our 4 weeks get structured, all right? So this is what I wanted to bring to you all today. I hope you all understood well, okay? So students, did you all understand what we were trying to learn today? Did you understand some few tips and tricks about the listening module? I really hope it helps you, and I hope you're able to understand where not to make mistakes. Sometimes it's not what we are doing, so it is something that we are doing without our knowledge, right? Please use my code VVLive20 and you can opt for any one of our class, my class, and I'm going to be taking your sessions just like this, very interactively, and I'm going to ensure that you all are in the right place, ready to write your exams. Okay, how many of you all have, okay, all those students who have booked the classes, please raise your hands. Okay, don't raise your hands, it will be too many to raise. Please write in the chat. Yes, if you have booked, please write VVLive20. You will get an additional 20% discount on the class. You will get an additional 20% discount on the class. Okay, I am requesting, yeah, you want an evening session for 4 weeks. All right. Yeah, it's here. It's here, 3:30. Oh, this is a 2-week session. The evening session, you can click on the link and you can use my code. That's okay, Noble. That's fine. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm looking forward. It's not VV Live 2. It's VV Live 20. No capital letters, guys. No space. See how ma'am is writing it here? All, see, no, sorry, all capital letters. VVLIVE and 20. That's it. That's it. Okay. Aditi and Smith, I would love to see you in any one of the batches. It depends whether you're a morning person, whether you want to finish your work or you want to join Atul sir and myself for the premium batch. Guys, the premium batch is filling really fast and we have limited seats. Bushra, L is capital. Guys, everything is capital letters. No, no, no. Yeah, no problem, Akash. I understand. Okay, premium. Great. Wonderful. Premium batch. Looking forward. You all are going to have a ball of a time. All right. Of course, writing batch is included in all the courses. Of course. And you all are going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy teaching you all that. Wonderful. Good. Looking forward, Sidra. VV Live 20 is the code. Students, please do like, share, and subscribe as well. I would love to see most of you all in my classes starting Monday and Tuesday. Looking forward, guys. Soumya, do you want to add anything? Do they have a time limit for this?
No, ma'am. We have enabled the code for the whole day today. So yes, they can join whenever they want. Yeah.
Wonderful. So till today, the whole day, the code is enabled. Please share it with your friends as well, who you think are going to benefit from the course, because there is more apart from what you see. Okay, we are going to provide you vocab. We are going to provide you all the source materials. You're going to enjoy yourself. That's it. Okay, so take care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye-bye. Take care, guys. See you all. See you all on Monday. Bye.